This is a TCN News Special Report. The Great Chinese Revolution of Li Peng looks like it's starting to unravel as U.S. naval forces in the South China Sea continue to consolidate their military grip on the region. The presence in Taiwan of President Jiang Zemin, the chosen successor to Deng Xiaoping, has been confirmed. David Kendall is on the streets of Taiwan.
Jim, it's mayhem here. People are going absolutely wild with joy. We must remember that for years, Taiwan has been the leper outside the gates of China, by turns scorned, reviled, shunned, and in the last few weeks, seriously threatened. The fact that Jiang is here, and quite obviously here with the help and understanding of the Taiwanese government, gives people tremendous hope. For if he can regain power from Li Peng, then it's expected that he would repay Taiwanese generosity. And there's only one thing the Taiwanese could possibly want from China: full diplomatic recognition.
There is other pressure on Li Peng. We are told tonight by intelligence sources that Li has apparently turned on his closest ally, General Yu Quli, and declared him a renegade, ordering his arrest. Dr. Adrian Mann, what's going on?
We have to think Li's days are numbered, Jim. Yet we must be cautious. Li turned on General Yu because the general has actually taken charge of a squadron of Akula 2s, obviously thinking he can make a better job of fighting the war than Li's commanders. This is a terrible, possibly fatal blow to Li's authority. And it means Li is not just faced with the survival of Jiang, but also with a revolt from within. But the U.S. must be very careful. With Yu now something of a loose cannon, he must be contained before we can say this conflict is really at an end.
Yeah, I agree with Adrian Mann. Another piece of the puzzle we can start to put in place: I have heard from senior intelligence sources here that the Chinese have acquired a Severodvinsk class submarine, a quantum leap in terms of technology for them.
Whoa.
Jim.
We've got Jeb Thomas standing by. Admiral, is this the mystery sub we've heard about? Could it have taken out the Portsmouth and the Pasadena, maybe even the Columbus? Is it nuclear capable?
Jim, the Severodvinsk is the most modern nuclear submarine around. The Russians have only just taken delivery of the first of this class, and this news means that they very well may have developed it jointly with the Chinese. These subs can carry both ballistic missiles and operate as hunter killers. They are fast, quiet, big, and very, very deadly. As for whether it's the mystery sub or not, we certainly can't be sure. All I can say is their captain would have had to have been very good to destroy the Portsmouth and the Pasadena. I knew the skippers of both those boats, and they were among the very best.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Tom Clancy SSN. Yay! I'm back from Thanksgiving break. How was everyone's Thanksgiving break? I hope it was pretty good. I talked about this in Dead Space, but I know most of you don't watch that, so I'll also talk about it in here. My Thanksgiving was good. The trip up was very slow. It's normally a 6.5 hour drive. It took 9 hours because of crazy fog and traffic in Baltimore and stuff. It took me 3 hours to get north of Baltimore, which is insane. It should take me about an hour to get north of Baltimore. It took me 3 hours. I had to route around to a different route north. I usually take Interstate 95. I took Route 29 and then came back onto 95, and then the Beltway was crap, so I had to cut through the city, and don't even get me started. But it's a good period of rest and relaxation. We got a pretty constant transient out here. I'm juiced up and ready to go. We got our big capstone project due next Tuesday, the 10th, and finals are coming up soon. But yeah, we might have a comms message, but oh, this is only 3. Oh yeah, so yeah, the briefing. Typhoon, we got a Typhoon. We are to hunt a Typhoon, and we are to expect a Kula escort. Yeah, I think we got a comms message, but I want to turn on this contact before I don't want to break contact on this dude that I have out here. But yeah, and also they made the revelation that the Chinese have a Severodvinsk, which is technically supposed to be the Yasen class because the first sub is a Severodvinsk. The first sub's name is Severodvinsk, but the whole premise that Russia already has one is ridiculous. We still know the first one just got recently launched. Did it get launched, or was that the Bore? I think the Severodvinsk was launched. Yeah, but the whole notion that it's also a ballistic missile submarine while being a hunter-killer is kind of ridiculous. I don't think that's true at all. But yeah, whatever. We'll just go with it. Part of the game. So yeah, this Severodvinsk is what took out the Columbus, the Portsmouth, and the other one, which I should know, but I forgot. Forgive me. Yeah, so that Severodvinsk will be in our near future, but right now we gotta deal with this Typhoon. Can't be having the Chinese having a Typhoon, because the Chinese right now, I'm pretty sure, only have one ballistic missile submarine. That's the Shia. It's called the Shia class, but it's really just the Shia submarine. There isn't more than one Shia. There's only one Shia, and it's from the 70s. And it's probably never ever left Chinese territorial waters, regional waters. I mean, you don't need to with ballistic missile submarines. You can launch from anywhere. Hey, another transient. Is that guy holding constant too? He is. Let's make turns for 3 knots here. And let's see if sonar can churn on these dudes. Well, let's do this. Let's try and head for the waypoint and head for them at the same time. Full up on water, ready to go, cocked, locked, and ready to rock. Just adjusting the microphone here. But yeah, I just realized a few minutes ago that the dead space I recorded yesterday, I knew there was gonna be like a big blank part of the footage because I was doing something, so I like yelled out cut to like let me know to cut it, and I just totally just disregarded that when I rendered it. So I'm gonna have to re-render that video. I deleted all the source footage, so the re-render is probably gonna be a little grainier, but should be fine. I still consider it to be pretty decently high quality. Right now, a single Dead Space video takes up about 1.2 gigabytes of data, so I'm not really trying to have it take up much more than that. I don't know. I think it's fine quality for internet streaming, but that's just me. Okay, I put my sweatshirt on because I thought I was going to get cold, and now I'm getting warm. So take it off. Ugh. But yeah, we are approaching endgame in Tom Clancy SSN. Can you believe that? This is the 13th mission. In terms of mission numbers, we are over 80. We are now 80% done with this game. Can you believe that? Am I still drifting? I guess I didn't really center myself out very well from this turn. This water is getting pretty deep out there, as you can see. Alright, so heading for the waypoint, and now center out your turn. Center out the turn. Hey, new sonar contact. What have we here? Oh, it's a whale. Ugh. Okay, well, let's wait for number 2 to come up here and see what we got. Oh man, the Typhoon, dude. I have been told to be wary of this Typhoon. I remember reading about it in the book so clearly. In the book, McKay, is that his name? McKee? The captain of the Cheyenne. It's either McKay or McKee, I'm pretty sure. But, yeah, he launched a Mark 48 in such a way so that it wouldn't sink the sub, I don't think. He made it so the Mark 48 would blow up above the Typhoon, so all the missile hatch doors would be welded shut, but I think for some reason he didn't want to sink the sub. Don't really remember why. I don't remember if they did end up sinking it. I can't really remember. But, yeah, we won't be doing that. We're just trying to sink it. So maybe that's what he was doing too, but for some reason he could only get off one shot and had to turn away or something. I don't remember, man. I haven't read that book in forever. I'm probably not going to read it again. It wasn't really written by Clancy. I'm pretty sure it was ghost written, as in written by someone else, but under the same author name. Because it's not really a book. I mean, the book has a real great potential to be an awesome novel, like very Clancy-esque, like all those power plays going on with geopolitical themes and everything like that. It has the potential to be a great Clancy novel, but it's pretty much written as just like a series of theoretical submarine battles, just like more or less duct taped together, so it could become a novel instead of just being a collection of like exercises or something. But man, yeah, it does really have a great potential to be has the potential to be like a really great novel, but of course that's never gonna happen. It was never gonna happen, but now it's really never gonna happen. Rest in peace. Alrighty, is this guy gonna hurry up and firm up here? So we got the whale, but what is that other transient? It's probably just another frickin' whale or something, man. But I'm not trying to like, I don't know if you like make progress towards making a contact or something, but I'm just gonna sit here and wait. before I go up to see if there's any comms waiting for us. I mean, what are the comms going to tell me? Maybe like that one mission, they'll tell me how many Akulas there are, but still you have to take that with a grain of salt. For all we know, it could be Hans or Kilos escorting the Typhoon, but that doesn't really make any sense for a Kilo to escort a Typhoon. But, yeah. That transient's still out there, man. And it is a different bearing, very slightly. Alright, so, oh, yeah, okay, another whale. Up we go. So yeah, in terms of a little bit more vlogging. So, as I was leaving New York Sunday to come back to College Park, my dad knows my car was sitting in the spare garage up there the whole time because I don't drive when I'm up there. My parents drive around. And the fact that I'm just not really going anywhere. I'm just trying to just hang out with my parents and hang out at the house. But yeah, so I pulled my car out, didn't even notice it, we started packing it up. My dad just looks at my passenger rear tire, and it's flat as hell, like utterly, completely flat. And it's just like, ah, fuck, man. Such a buzzkill. So I drove my dad's car back to College Park, so I'm going to have my dad's car for like the next 3 weeks. And more like 2 weeks now, 2.5 weeks maybe, until I go back up there for Christmas. But it's like, son of a bitch, man. Like, I just got new tires on that thing last August. And, I mean, I make sure I have a good alignment on my car so they're not worn down at all. Okay, we don't have any comms. We're at comms depth. But let's keep going up because there's a transient up here. This might be a surface contact of some sort. Nothing about any kind of friendly ships or anything. But yeah, so I hope, like, the tire can be patched because if it's... Well, okay, so I don't know what it is. If it the last time I had to get my tires replaced, one of my tires had a screw stuck in it, so it like kept itself plugged, so it wasn't leaking any air, but it was like the screw was really close to the sidewall, and you can't patch a tire when the puncture is that close to the sidewall. Okay, it's just junk. I don't think there's anything here really. So let's just go back down then. So yeah, you can't patch a tire when the screw is really close to the sidewall like that. But if my tire was plugged with something like that, it wouldn't frickin' be flat. It would be plugged, and that means I would have driven home like 600 miles on that. But I'm glad that didn't happen. So yeah, so I don't really know what the cause of the flat could really be. And it was holding pressure absolutely fine before that. Before I left for New York, it held the same pressure. It did it for a long ass time. It wasn't leaking or anything. And I just gotten the windshield replaced, so I was excited to have a brand new windshield because I had a huge crack in it from the last time I visited my parents, or one of the last times I visited my parents. So I got the new windshield was put in when I was up there this Thanksgiving, so I was ready to drive home on a brand spanking new windshield, and I got this freaking flat tire. It's just like, but yeah, whatever. At least I guess I still have a car. That's fine. I don't really need to use it for much except to just get groceries and stuff. And yeah, like I said, I'm only going to be down here for another, 18 days, I guess? So 2.5 weeks until I go back up there and get my car. I can't believe the semester, including finals, is going to be done in 2.5 weeks. That's ridiculous, yo. Absolutely crazy. Where is this semester going? Where is my senior year going? I have 1 semester left and then I'm a real-life human being. Oi. Alright, if there's someone in this map, they're probably going to be beneath this layer. I haven't checked my baffles, so we're going to check this layer down here, and then I'm going to come back up and clear my baffles. That is, of course, if someone isn't down here. And we are picking up some good speed doing the buoyancy maneuver here. The buoyancy technique. So let's neutral it up and see if anyone's home. See if anyone is home. Excuse me. See if anyone is home down here. Honey, I'm home. There's another layer. Further down. Oh, this layer seems pretty clear. Let's keep going down here. Let's see what we have. What we got. Oh wait, transient. Is that gonna hold constant? Nope. If it's not gonna hold constant, then It doesn't tickle my fancy as much as one that holds constant. But yeah, let's just keep going down here. See what we have in this next layer. It's possible there could be a nuke down here. I don't know. I'm not really expecting one, but better safe than sorry. And we'll ultimately find out if there's even anyone. Well, if it says patrol the area, then I'm assuming there's going to be a submarine here somewhere. There might be another scripted submarine. I don't know. But yeah, let's hang out here. See what we got. What have we? Yeah, anything at all. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting my mom sent me back with food. I'm like here thinking about what I'm gonna eat for the next few days. Like my mom sent me back with a crap ton of food. I need to make sure to eat that. Cookies. She also sent me back with cookies. I was eating the crap out of these during Dead Space yesterday, so let's eat some more. Alright, now this is clear here too. I'm not really picking up anything, but I'll wait till my cookie is done until I pass final judgment on whether this layer is clear. Yum. Seems pretty good down here. I don't know. Alright, let's head up. Up we go, full rise. Let's go back up to that second layer. Oh. I just started hitting the fart threshold before we started coming up, so. I really hate how it makes that noise all the time down there. I guess it's more of like a, trying to be a visual reminder of how deep you're going, just because when you do control the submarine, you can lose track of your depth quite quickly. Whereas in dangerous waters, you don't really need such a thing, because you are mindful of what you're setting your depth to. You can't just say, you know, dive. Alright, neutral ballast me up. Yeah, you gain a lot more speed when you, positive buoyancy it. Makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna clear the baffles here. Pretty sure those guys are still just the two whales. We just happen to have moved closer to one of them. Yeah, it's a whale, alright. Not really sure if I'm to be expecting anyone in my baffles here. It hasn't been it's been a long time since the sub's been in my baffles. But yeah. We'll just come right here to north. And then we'll say that's good enough in terms of checking the baffles here. Hello? No, it's just, yeah, both biologics. Alright, let's turn on this bearing for a little bit, see if anyone is chilling in my baffles. And yeah, I'm just gonna have the other cookie. Fuck it! I know this isn't low carb, but whatever. How many times do you get to celebrate Thanksgiving? Once a year, that's how many. Nothing, man. Here I'm talking with my mouth full, cookie going everywhere. There is no one out here, dude. Alright, so let's head back for the waypoint then. I'll head 1/3. Feeling daring, are we? Yeah, maybe. Isn't this disgusting? I'm just sitting here talking, chewing with my mouth. Is the act itself disgusting, or is it just the fact that when someone does it in real life, you have to watch them chew food in their fucking mouth? I don't know. Alright, everyone, write me a 500-word essay on whether talking while chewing food is only disgusting because you have to see the person doing it. I expect papers on my desk tomorrow morning. Just kidding. Guess it would be kind of funny if someone did, huh? Cookie. Candy. Like Otis from Op 4. Alrighty. There just may not be anyone here. Well, we're about to find out as soon as we get to this waypoint here. But right now, I'm thinking there's no one here unless we're gonna get a scripted attack here at the middle. I mean, the surface was clear. There was only that junk up there, and down here, all I got is the whales. I remember as a kid, I used to launch torpedoes against these frickin' things. I don't know why. Could a torpedo even lock onto a whale? Probably. Like a blue whale or something. Most assuredly could lock onto that, I would think.